Pro Hoopla Web Design again. Right now I'm going to show you how to get into and access your website tonight, hosting and building platform for your website. First of all, before we even get started, make sure that you have Mozilla Firefox downloaded as an internet browser. That again is as opposed to Internet Explorer. For some reason, Website Tonight was built for Mozilla Firefox. It's a lot more streamlined, a lot less errors and jumping around. It is web-based, so you have to worry about time lapses and some other issues pop up. So just in a nutshell, get Mozilla Firefox installed. It's going to save you a tremendous amount of headache, trust me. Alright, first off, there's a couple different ways to get to your builder. I'm going to show you the easiest way. I'm going to godaddy.com. Okay. Alright, if you're a client of ours, as usual, everything's been done for you. You have an email set up. That's going to be your username. Alright, your GoDaddy account, your Website Tonight account, Google, AdWords, Places, business listings, all this has already been done. So go ahead and log in with your email that we provided you. And the view that you're going to see next when I click the My Account button over here is different than what it used to be, for those of you that don't know. GoDaddy's upgraded again. They're always doing that, which is good. Alrighty. Obviously, domains, web hosting. You are going to probably be right here, Website Tonight. Don't worry about this instant page stuff. You don't want any of that. Website Tonight, okay? Find the name of your website. Go to launch. And that's all there is to it, pretty much. You're going to have to wait for this to load for a moment. This is 2 to 3 times longer with Internet Explorer, for the record. As soon as you jump in here, there's going to be all sorts of different upgrades. Every week or every other week, it seems like anymore, there's a new awesome feature that you can play around with. Look into those. Okay. All this stuff on this page, probably don't get too far into it unless we've trained you on it. Like your template, for example, that'll populate through the whole site. You need to make sure that you have a backup installed and things like that before you ever go messing with that stuff. For all intents and purposes, be right here. Design pages is where you want to be. Okay, you'll click that, and this is going to enter you into the main platform that you'll be uploading and making small changes to as needed. Okay, here's us. First of all, if you're going to do anything, go ahead and insert a block. This is the blank slate starting point, your building block. We'll call it building block. Okay, for anything that you're going to do. Now, basically, it opens up a text box. It puts it down towards the bottom. You can just click, drag and drop wherever you want it to go. Okay. You can resize it, all sorts of things like that. Just using your regular old keyboard, just start typing, pretty much. Okay. If you want to insert a picture, insert. All right, images. Select an image. If you do image collection, this is where you're going to get into the galleries. You'll select a bunch of pictures. It's a real step-by-step process. It's really hard to mess anything up there. Pretty simple stuff. And of course, you can always just give us a call if you have any problems with that. And the techs over there at GoDaddy, they're familiar with the software, and they're around 24/7 also for free. Since you're paying for the hosting, you get that service for free. Pretty much text and images is really the main thing that you're going to need to be concerned with. Media, if you want to upload video, the easiest way to do this is upload it to YouTube first and then embed it with the code. We probably will have trained you on that as well when you sit down for our final consultation. And again, just give us a call if you have any other issues. Let's jump back into this. I want to talk to you a little bit about all these tools over here. This is pretty simple stuff. This is pretty much a word processor. All right, you have your fonts, different sizes over here. Maybe don't mess with heading too much. This is just kind of different variations of heading styles. You don't have too much control over this. Kind of a pain in the butt. Numbers, bullets. Okay, spell check. That's awesome. All right, here's your indent. This would be the same function as moving this little deal over here, or using your tab button, scooting over. Okay. That's again this, or going the other direction. This is going to change your font color. So you will go blah 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 blah. Okay. Highlight that. You'll go and change the color to whatever you want. Okay, this is what this looks like. You can move stuff around. Alright, you can clear it if you want. We'll do red. Okay. You just highlight it and do what you're going to do. Alrighty, you can bold it, italicize it, underline it, center it, or which alignment that you'd like to have. A link, that's important. Let's go back to this. This, if you want blah blah, I don't know what that means, but if you want that to go, for example, to your internet marketing page, if you were me, you would go ahead and jump over here to link. Pick what kind of link it is. Do you want this to go to somebody's email? Do you want to automatically open up the email program on the computer? You want it to go to an external URL, somebody else's website or someone else's page? Probably not. You want to go to an internal page? Sure. Alright, so you go and scroll down, find out which page you want it to connect to. Otherwise, you can go to a file that you've uploaded, an anchor that you've set, or open in a new window is also helpful. If you select open in a new window, by the way, when you're creating a hyperlink, there is no using the back button. It's a whole new window. It's starting from fresh. If you want your customers to be able to hit the back button, this deal up here, and get back to where they were, do not click that. Otherwise, if it's a completely unrelated link, then yeah, go ahead and hit that open in a new window. It's kind of helpful. Alrighty. Actually, we're not done yet. Let's get back in here. Alright. Now, anchor text, if you didn't know, is basically selecting a specific point on a page. And this is anchor. Okay? We'll just title it blah blah again. Alright. Creates an anchor right there. Now, your customers can't see this. Only you can. Alright, and then if you wanted to highlight that, link, anchor, and I don't think blah blah saved. So in either case, we're going to delete all that. If you were to click on that after we're taken care of, after this were published, click on this blah blah. Okay, it's going to automatically scroll you down. It's going to take you to the page you want and automatically scroll down to where you want to be. This is as opposed to just going to an entire new page. Say click that and it went to graphic design. Well, you start at the top. Okay. But if you want to go to a specific point on the page, that's going to be your anchor text. Alright, so that's anchor text in a nutshell. Let me go back to your... See what else is important. Alright, cut, copy, paste, stuff like that. Forward, back. If you make a mistake, you can undo it. A bunch of different symbols available to you. Superscript, subscript. I don't know that you would need that very often. Strike through if you have prices that you've lowered. This is cool for that. This undoes all of your editing. So we don't want any of that. Okay, we're just going to undo it. Alright, and then it takes right back to the original. Nifty function. I don't need this. So we're going to delete it. This is going to be your area for search engine optimization, generally speaking. We're not going to get into that today. That might be another video later on if there's enough requests for it. Okay, manage. Here's the last thing I want to talk to you about. Well, two things. Backup and restore. If you get to a point with your website that you like it, go ahead and click backup and restore in this area here. You're going to title it, save it, and that's it. Okay, you'll go to the same exact spot, backup and restore, or manage backup and restore. Okay, if you totally screw up the site and you're just you're worried, well, you just go here to find the most recent backup that you liked of the site, and you'll hit this. Boom, click restore. The website goes back to where it was. Everything's fine. Careful. Depending on your package, you only have so many backups available. So if you back up 5 times, the bottom 5 are going to be deleted automatically. Okay, or you can obviously select which ones manually to delete. To get back to where you were, well, first of all, if you're good here and you want to publish it, bam, right there's publish. Otherwise, go to design, launch page designer, takes you right back to where we were. Alright, and again, preview, publish. If you hit preview right here, this previews your whole site. Okay, the links will not work in this view, but you get a general idea as to what your customers are going to see. Preview page. This is going to be all kind of self-explanatory. It's going to preview precisely the exact page you're working on right now. The only real benefit to that is it loads quite a bit faster because it's not worrying about your whole site. And that's that in a nutshell. So let's go ahead and go back and recap. Alright, we're going to go ahead and sign out. Alright, I have Google set as my home page. Alright, just for the sake of getting back to where we started. Alrighty, main navigation. godaddy.com. Okay, log in. We have provided this for you. Your username and password, that is, unless you've changed it. Alright, I'm going to come over here. I'll click my account. Scroll down to website tonight. Hit launch. I'm going to close out of that, and if you get tired of seeing that, depending on your view, you can go ahead and scroll down, and there's on the bottom here, there's a do not show this again option to select. And design pages takes you right back to where we were. And again here, publish, preview, insert, all the stuff that you need here, including block. Again, think of that as building block. That's where everything starts from. Manage, backup and restore. Pretty self-explanatory what that does. And design. If you're anywhere in this builder and you need to get back to this view, go to Launch Page Designer. Or, of course, you can just go home and then hit from there. Okay? That's pretty much that in a nutshell, guys. Thanks for watching.